Citizen Ruth is the first feature film from the writer-director team of Jim Taylor and Alexander Payne, who also brought us Election, Sideways, and About Schmidt. And even though it's more than 10 years old now, I think Citizen Ruth is one of the best movies that I've ever seen about what we call the culture wars. All of that stuff that never seems quite to belong in the public discourse, but is always right there, giving us more things to argue about and yell at each other about, and just kind of make each other feel bad about.
I said I want an abortion!
The main character in Citizen Ruth is Ruth Stoops, wonderfully played by Laura Dern, a terrific comic actress. Ruth's main passion in life is getting high off of glue or spray paint or whatever other inhalant she can find, and this clouds her judgment a little bit, although she wasn't all that smart to begin with. And at the beginning of the movie, she discovers that she's pregnant after getting arrested. The judge tries to compel her to end her pregnancy, and because of this, she's taken up by a group of anti-abortion militants called the Baby Savers, who are a wonderful study in middle American smiley-faced piety.
Jesus loves the little children, all the children of the world.
The Baby Savers are not just a local group, they're part of a national network that's headed by a charismatic and silver-tongued preacher played by the great Burt Reynolds.
Why don't you tell me about this $15,000?
But Ruth is saved from the Baby Savers by a collective of feminist, pro-choice activists who, with their tea and their Frida Kahlo t-shirts and their worship of the moon, represent a perfect satirical counterpart to their enemies.
Goddess, Mother, Mother of us all, hear us now, feel us now.
And this is not a movie that takes a side on the issue of abortion, and it pokes some pretty wicked fun at both sides. But that's not to say that it's even-handed or neutral or inoffensive. On the contrary, it's really exposing the hypocrisy and the inflated rhetoric and just the blindness that clouds so much political activism. And it shows the ritual aspect, the way that the two sides in this battle kind of depend on each other and in a way cooperate with each other.
If you think you don't want your child alive, you'll be much more haunted by its being dead. You'll regret it.
All right, everybody, you did your job. Now get back. Get back behind the injunction line. Talking about a federal law, pal. Now get back. You know the routine.
The movie doesn't sentimentalize Ruth or treat her like a wronged innocent. That would be the filmmakers exploiting her much in the way that the activists on the different sides do. Instead, this is a movie about an individual, a pathetic, obtuse, dumb individual, a citizen, just like the rest of us. And the point of the movie is that the idea of taking such a person's life and making it into ammunition in the culture wars or fodder for some great cause is beyond absurd. It's the stuff of farce.